Putin to encircle Europe with massive war games alongside China and Iran as 100,000 prepare to invade Ukraine? Russia is set to encircle Europe with massive war games alongside China and Iran as fears grow over a possible invasion of Ukraine. Putin plans to hold naval drills in the Atlantic, Arctic, Mediterranean and the Pacific this month, Moscow's Ministry of Defense announced on Thursday. Russian warships spotted in Great Belt, Denmark, on the way to the North Sea credit, east to west. Russia is currently holding naval drills alongside China and Iran in the Gulf of Oman credit, east to west. A massive maneuver has already started in the Gulf of Oman, south of Iran, which will continue until next Saturday, according to Bild. Over the coming weeks, war games with Putin ally Belarus will include more than 140 warships and support vessels, as well as 60 aircraft, 1,000 pieces of military equipment, and around 10,000 servicemen, the defense ministry said. Deputy Russian Defense Minister Alexander Fomin claims the purpose of the drills is to protect national interests in the oceans and to protect the interests of Russia and its ally Belarus. He said, the goal of the exercise is to fine-tune the tasks of suppressing and repelling external aggression during a defensive operation, countering terrorism and protecting the interests of the Union State, Russia and Belarus. The drills will be executed in 2 phases, with the first lasting until February 9, the Belarusian Defense Ministry said. The announcement was made a day ahead of crunch talks between U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken and Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov in Geneva, where it is hoped tensions over Ukraine will be diffused. Blinken and Germany's Federal Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock have already made clear that any kind of aggression would have serious consequences. Baerbock said Germany and others in the West would support Ukraine with a protective shield, even if these measures should have economic consequences for us. Earlier today, Moscow test-fired a nuclear-capable Caliber cruise missile from a submarine at a land-based target in the Sea of Japan. Fears are mounting Russia could sleepwalk into a Vietnam-style war in Ukraine where it faces fierce resistance by guerrilla fighters backed by U.S. Special Forces. Putin is accused of gathering 100,000 troops on the border with Ukraine, but its neighbor hopes any invasion will see Kremlin forces sucked into killing zones in a long and bloody conflict. The Russian leader could order his forces to launch what he hopes would be lightning strike for a decisive victory over Ukraine. Alarming new evidence emerged today of a huge buildup of troops and military hardware on Ukraine's northern border, within striking distance of the capital Kiev. The families of troops expect them to be involved in a lengthy war after being told they could be away from home for 9 months. Putin's forces are now in Belarus, less than 20 miles from Ukraine's frontier, after a surge in troop and equipment movements in recent days from Russia's Far East. New videos show invasion drills by Russian paratroopers ahead of the joint exercises with Belarus. A satellite image shows battle group deployments at the Poganovo training area in Voronezh, Russia credit, AP.